Yes, very much. Air is a resource. Can we say soil, of course? Can we say water? Can we talk about coal, petroleum? Very much. Can we talk about the crops and the fruit? Yes. So when we are talking about the word resource, what is the meaning of resource? Any type of a substance, component that is necessary for our survival, and we are very much dependent. We are very much dependent. Take a note of the first definition that we talk about, biosphere. Now, what is biosphere? Keep underlining these definitions also. After that, when I give you answers to write, you will pick up those. What is biosphere? The region of the earth, the region of the planet where life is possible. Now, we understand that earth is a planet where life is possible. No? We understand that Mars, no, life not possible. Moon, life not possible. Venus, life not possible. But Earth, life is possible. But at the same time, can we say that the entire Earth can hold life form? No. Why not?
Some parts of the because
for example,
contaminated.
For example, can you name one location of the Earth where life is not possible?
Poles, no, South Pole.
When we talk about the core of the Earth, the core of the Earth, because of the very high temperature, life is not possible. When we talk about certain regions, the permafrost areas, extreme cold it is, life is not possible. So, though we are saying that Earth is a region, Earth is a planet,
Not all parts of the earth are habitable.
you asking questions after the lecture, once you at least know something. Now you are supposed to sit and learn, he is also supposed to sit and learn. Once you learn something, then only you are in a position to ask somebody. Now, when we are talking about biosphere, underline the definition, I'll ask you to write later. What is biosphere? The life supporting area of the planet, the life supporting region of the Earth, the life supporting region of the Earth. Why do we define like this, the life supporting area, the life supporting region? Because the entire Earth is not able to support life. There are certain regions because of the very cold temperature, because of the very hot temperature, life is not possible. So that is what we are talking about. What are the prominent layers which can hold life? Take those terms. Lithosphere. The layers of the soil which can hold life. Lithosphere. Take this definition. Hydrosphere. Page number is 131. That is 131 now. So now that we are talking about lithosphere, what is lithosphere? The layers of the soil which can hold life. Lithosphere, the land surface. Come to the word hydrosphere, the region of the water surface which can hold life. Again, if I talk about the ocean, do we come across life in the entire depth of the ocean? No. There are certain region of the water body only which can hold life. At the depth of the water body, no, life is not possible. So, what is the definition? What is hydrosphere? The region of the zones of the water body that can allow life possible, that can hold life. So when we are talking about the region of the Earth's surface, the region of the water body where life is possible, that is hydrosphere. So can we name some water bodies? Yes, lake, river, pond, ocean, sea. Okay, so that becomes. We talk about the atmosphere again. Atmosphere, the blanket of the air that can hold life. The region of the air, the zone of the air that can hold life. There again, when we talk about the air, which is again in layers, we don't understand the layers. When we look outside, it's all air and air and air. Are we able to understand the layers? But there are layers. We are not able to understand those layers. But yes, if there are some instruments, if you are using those instruments, then we can understand that there are layers. And how do we understand the layers? How are the layers caused? Because of the differences in the composition of the gases, because of the differences in the temperature, amount of the water vapor, all things, no? But anyways, in all these layers, there are certain layers only which can allow life survival. There are certain which will not allow life. So atmosphere, what is the definition? The gaseous envelope surrounding the Earth's surface. The gaseous envelope surrounding the Earth. The gaseous envelope surrounding the Earth's surface is known as atmosphere. What are some of the components? Now we talk about this already at Sarirava. What are the components? Two types of components that form the atmosphere or the biosphere. What are the two types of components? I may talk about biotic. What is the meaning of biotic components? components which are living, which has got life, which can grow, which can reproduce. For example, plants and animals. So I talk about a bird. Yes, it can grow, it can give rise to new generation birds. I talk about plants. Now, in case of a plant, it can grow, it can give rise to new generation plants. But if I talk about a rock, can it grow?
No.
Can it give rise to new generation rocks? So that becomes non-living, abiotic. So what are the two types of components now? I said biotic components are one type of components of that is making the earth surface, and abiotic component is another. I said rocks are one example of abiotic components. Can you give me some other 5 examples of the abiotic group? Wood, okay.
Water, light, soil.
Water, soil, temperature, humidity, water vapor, all these pressure. So all these would be considered as abiotic. Now, what is the composition of air? This is what you are supposed to remember. You are asked for 1 mark. What is the composition of the air? Air actually is a mixture of gases. No, air is a mixture of gases, and there are so many different types of gases. But which are the prominent ones that you are supposed to remember? Nitrogen, almost 79%. Oxygen, almost about 21%. Carbon dioxide, helium in traces. We don't talk about helium. And there are, of course, helium, argon, neon, everything is there. But these are in trace amounts. But we are talking the major ones. Which are the major ones? Nitrogen. We are talking about oxygen. We are talking about carbon dioxide and water vapor. These are the most 4 prominent ones, most prominent components. So, what is the definition of air? What is the definition of air? The mixture of, or what is the definition of air? How do you define? What is air? The mixture of gases. Mixture of gases is known as air. So here we are talking about what is the composition of the air. Remember, we talk about various different type of components like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. Now, next is we look into the emission of carbon dioxide. What do you understand by the word emission? Emission matlab? Emission matlab? Next one of emission. Very common word that is release. Coming out, release comes out. So now that we are talking about that, the atmosphere is constantly getting dirty, polluted because of the emission of carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, all these. So majorly from where? Factories, industries, vehicles. So now that we are talking about the process of burning, firecrackers, etc., etc. So all these processes are constantly cleaning the environment or polluting the environment? Polluting the environment by releasing a whole lot of gases, but at least prominent 4 if you have to remember: nitrogen oxide, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide. So these are the most 4 are the most prominent ones to remember. Now let us talk about what are some of the prominent activities, natural and or if I say man-made and natural reasons. What do you understand by man-made? Meaning, I may talk about one natural reason for emission of harmful gases, carbon dioxide emission. What is one natural reason we can say? Natural reason.
Trees at the night.
Trees at the night which release. No, that's a normal process. I'm talking about what are some of the agents for pollution, but natural. Volcanic eruption, forest fire. Forest fire is doesn't really go to light any fire there in the forest. Lightning or some other accidents. So now that is natural. All these processes, whether you talk about volcanic eruption or forest fire, there's a huge amount of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide loss. Man-made reasons. Man-made reasons for carbon dioxide emission. Industries, factories, vehicles, burning, okay, so all these. Coal. Burning of coal, fossil fuel, petrol, coal. So now we talk about that what is atmosphere and what is the role of atmosphere. Do you know what is the role of atmosphere that we have? Now when we talk about now where are we on the surface of the earth? We are on the outermost crust of the earth. It's not so. We are on the outer surface of the earth. And when we look outside, it's all air. We get to see the sky. So there's a huge distance there. What is that trouble for now? You're wiping your hands or his hands? Now, when we are talking about the huge distance, sometimes I talk about that when we look up into the sky, it appears that we may be able to touch also sometimes, no? But it's at a very, very long distance. It is very far away. But what is between us and the sky? Huge amount of gases and water vapor. So between us and the sky, there's a huge amount of gases and water vapor, nothing else. So now, when we try to understand that what is the benefit we are enjoying because of this blanket of air around us? What is the benefit that we are enjoying because of the blanket of air around us? Greenhouse effect is not the benefit. Greenhouse effect is not the benefit. I'm asking you, what is the benefit that we are enjoying because we have this envelope of air around us? What is the benefit we enjoy? No.
It's the harmful ray of the sun.
The harmful rays of the sun cannot reach us in huge amount. Okay. Other than that, what is the other benefit that we are enjoying which other planets cannot?
We can breathe.
Gravity.
No.
Protection from poisonous rays.
Only because there is a blanket of air surrounding the earth. Number one, life is possible. Why? Life is possible because the earth neither gets extremely heated up nor gets extremely cooled down. But other planets, some of the planets are too hot. Life is not possible. Some of the planets are too cold. Life is not possible. But why life is possible on the earth? Because of the presence of atmosphere, there's a balance. There's a balance. Sometimes it is heated up, sometimes it is cooled down. Some regions are heated up, some regions are cooled down. So because of this variation, different type of life forms are possible. In some regions we come across enough of water cover, some regions we come across enough of plantations, some regions we come across human settlements are there. It is only because of the envelope of the air around us. So what is this envelope of air? Actually helping us to maintaining the weather, maintaining the climate, to maintaining the temperature. To stabilize the temperature, to maintain a stable temperature. Yes, fluctuations are there, so the fluctuations also can be controlled because of the envelope of the air. So now, since we have a blanket of air around us, since we have a blanket of these gases around us, a particular temperature can be maintained. There may be so many reasons why the earth is getting heated up. Yes or no? There are so many reasons why the earth is heated up. But yes, because of the envelope of air, the hot air can be released to some extent. So in that case, the surface of the earth is remaining cool, life form is possible. At the same time, when certain regions of the earth we are talking about that it is so cold, only because of the gaseous envelope, the sun rays can penetrate. Only the gaseous envelope, the sun rays can penetrate and make those regions of the earth even more warmer and allow the life possible. So when we are talking about that, it is only because of these envelope of gases. There are so many benefits we enjoy.
What about the cold regions? You said about the
Because of the cold regions, when we are talking about the streaks of sunlight, that is also is responsible.
They are not able to reach the.
No, when you are talking about the intensity of sunlight is very much there, but in very mild. When you talk about the poles, is it not that sun does not reach there? The sunlight does not reach there. It reaches, but the sunlight within the tropical area is reaching at a very high intensity. It is reaching at the poles at a very low intensity. So that is in fact very much good enough for preventing the permanent frozen areas to get little bit melted down. Otherwise, life would have been absolutely absent. So we are going to learn certain features. What is the benefit that we enjoy because of the atmosphere? What I told you, number one, because of the atmosphere, there is a stable temperature possible and there is life possible. Because of the atmosphere, there are different types of weather. So many different types of weather. Because of the atmosphere, the UV radiations cannot penetrate in a huge amount. So all these major 2-3 points we are supposed to understand. One of the most important concepts to understand, this envelope of air that we are talking about is the Underline in your book also. Bad conductor of heat. It is a bad conductor of heat. Justify. Atmospheric layers are considered to be a bad conductor of heat. What is the meaning of bad conductor? It cannot allow the transfer of heat. It cannot allow the transfer of heat. Now say suppose the surface of the earth is warm. Now that I talk about the surface of the earth. Now if I talk about that this is the surface of our earth. This is the surface of our earth and the earth is getting heated up. The earth is constantly getting heated up. Yes, we talk about the sun also, the sun's rays, and surrounding the earth there is the envelope of air. The sun's rays constantly penetrating into different regions of the earth's surface. On top of that, there are so many activities happening on the surface of the earth which is also associated with heating up the surface of the earth. So this layer of the air, is it a very good conductor? It is a bad conductor. So since it is a bad conductor, what are some of the benefits we enjoy? Since it is a bad conductor, all the heat cannot escape into the outer space. If all the heat would have escaped, then the earth would have been also a very cold planet. Life would have been very difficult. At the same time, if all the heat of the sun would have penetrated, then the earth would have been very heated up. The earth would have been a very, very hot planet. Again, life not possible. So since we have the blanket of air, neither so much of heat can enter, and whatever amount of heat is generated on the surface of the earth, a fraction of it only goes away, keeping the earth warm, allow life possible. So we'll write questions on this. Underline this sentence. Air is a bad conductor. The atmospheric air, bad conductor of heat. Now, when we talk about that, there are certain planets. When we talk about why life is not possible in the moon, because the temperature fluctuation in the moon is too much, very, very high. The temperature fluctuation is very, very high. So when we are talking about underline 190 degrees to 100, it should be minus 190, huh? Minus 190 degrees to 110 degrees. It should be minus 190 degrees. So now, can we talk about Earth's surface having a temperature of something around minus 190? No. Even if I talk about the permafrost region, that would be hardly what? That would be hardly minus 20, minus 30, that much only, not beyond that. Really. And can you think of any particular region of the Earth having a temperature of 100 degrees centigrade in the month of or the summer months? No. No. Till now we haven't heard about any particular region of the Earth's surface which is having a temperature of 100 degrees. Yes, a temperature of 55, 56, 60 degrees so far has been reported. But so far nothing has 100 degrees. So now when we are talking about the temperature variation on the Earth's surface, is this as wide as the moon? No, the temperature variation is narrow. I will talk about a temperature variation of the Earth, something between minus 20 to 50 degrees. Earth variation is minus 20 to 50 degrees, not beyond that. For moon, what are we talking about? Instead of minus 20, we are talking about minus 190, that is roughly around 200 degrees. Minus 200, can you imagine? Minus 200. And what about the other side? Highest on surface of the earth recorded 50 degrees, 52, 55, not more than that, 55. And here we are talking about 110. Just double up. 110. So obviously, why moon is not able to maintain a stable environment, stable temperature? Because atmosphere is absent. Why is moon not able to maintain a stable temperature? Atmosphere is absent. Now let us talk about the word wind. What is wind? Moving air is called wind. What is wind? Moving air. Arman, what happened? Then why are you speaking like this in the class? You're not sleeping. Now can I also take down one chair and stretch my legs as I do in my own house? Stretch my legs as I sit in my sofa. Can I sit like that? No. There's a particular etiquette when you come to the classroom. So as a teacher cannot do, a student also cannot do many things once we meet in the classroom. The way you behave at home, can you behave exactly the way in the classroom? No. So every day you're coming to the classroom like this. Why? What's wrong with you? I think it is high time that I need to talk to your parent. If you are so exhausted, what is the reason for so much of exhaustion? Everybody goes to school. None of them are so exhausted. Everybody is going to school. It's not only Arman. What's your surname? It's not only Arman. It's the entire Bashi going to school. Obviously. If the other day also you are coming to the class with almost 0% energy. Today also almost the same thing. If you are not well, better talk to your parent before you leave your house. Leave your house, not mine. You leave your own. You come from your own house, no?
Where?
Where? Now, when we are talking, what is the definition of the word wind? Moving air is called wind. Moving air is called wind. Before I enter into this topic, okay, we'll do some 5 questions from what we have done, what we have studied so far. Number 1, define biosphere. Likho, Arman. Vidya. Define biosphere. ये तुम्हारा दोस्त एक क्या है? Is a human or what? Define. You come here in the first bench, Arman.
I'll write.
I want to give you even more comfort in the first bench. Just under the fan, you can sit.
Here also.
You stay here in Bashi only. I thought you are coming from the side. I get the distance. Number 1, be very energetic once you come to the classroom. You are coming here to study. Better you go home, take a 1 hour rest, but don't sleep here in the class. Number 1, define biosphere. Number 2, mention the composition of air. Write down the composition of air. Composition of air. Number 3, why is life not possible on the moon? Why is life not possible on the moon? Will you sign? Hello, sir, will you sign?
Mention the composition of air.
Mention the composition of air. Likha?
Then why is life not possible?
Likha ki nahi? Number 3. 3.
Yes, once more.
Why is life not possible on the moon? Why is life not possible on the moon? Write 2 reasons. Bracket में लिखो 2 reasons लिखना है. Why is life not possible on the moon? 2 reasons. Number 4.
एकदम बेसिक से रीजन लिखने के तो चलेगा.
बेसिक ही पढ़ रहे हो तो.
हाँ.
बेसिक से तो पढ़ रहे हो.
The next question.
Basic में तो what? You want to write your answer at the level of 5th standard. Arman. बेसिक से मतलब
नहीं हो गया क्लियर हो गया. समझिए मेरे को क्या हुआ.
I'm going to check your notebook. Now, what I said.
Why is life not possible?
Number 4. Mention 2 natural reasons or mention 2 natural sources of. और कितना बेसिक तुमको चाहिए? This is what children are studying in the 4th standard. Basic. Mention 2 natural sources of carbon dioxide emission. Mention 2 natural sources of carbon dioxide emission. Mention 2 natural. शुरू हो गया. Full of gravity. Mention 2 natural sources of carbon dioxide emission. Next, number 5. Number 5. Give reason why. Next question. Give reason why. Why is this girl absent today? Because of exam going on.
Give reason why.
She is from which school?
All kids.
All kids. Nobody in the same school.
That name is student scheme.
Wow. So the Cbse exams were.
So I use 80 marks.
What is that? Give reason why. Give reason why. Atmospheric percentage of carbon dioxide is, or percentage in brackets, percentage of atmospheric carbon dioxide is 0.03%. Percentage of atmospheric amount of carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere is 0.03%, even though 0.03%, even though there are, give reason why, you go Arman, don't fall on him now. Give reason why.
Atmospheric percentage of
Carbon dioxide is 0.03%, even though there are many sources of carbon dioxide release. Even though there are many sources of carbon dioxide release. Write down the significance of.
Next question.
Next, write down the significance of. Write down the significance of or advantage. Any of these you may take in your paper. Write down the significance of atmosphere surrounding the earth. Write down the significance of atmosphere surrounding the earth. Chalo, now let us solve this, then we go to the next one. Surrounding the earth, significance of atmosphere. Significance of atmosphere surrounding the earth. Chalo, whatever, get started. Number one. That you will be able to write. What I said, number one is
Define biosphere.
yeah, that you should be able to write. That you will be able to write. You can see from here also if you need the volume. Those of you don't have the volume, you can see from here also. Acha, last question. I forgot. This is very important. Mention the 3 zones of biosphere. Mention the 3 zones of biosphere. Before.
You just have to mention them or define.
Only write.
Only the name.
Only the names. These names is often there in the paper class. Mention the 3 zones or divisions of biosphere. Usara. What question दिया तो?
5 बोले थे आप 7 दे दिए।
सही बात है सर।
अगली बार 5 बोल के 10 दे दूंगी और थोड़ा ज़्यादा सीखोगे तो कुछ गलत हो जाएगा।
जो है वही नहीं सीखा। जो है वही नहीं हो रहा मुझको।
कौन सा नहीं?
दो एक्स्ट्रा दे दो।
कौन सा नहीं हो रहा?
कुछ भी बोल
आता।
चलो। Number 1, देखो. What is the answer?
Biosphere is the life supporting area of the earth.
मेरे से पूछा है चुप बैठना।
लिखो फटाफट।
लिख दिया है।
I'm going to ask 1, 1, 1, 1. Individually I'm going to ask you.
मेरा हो गया।
हमारा हो गया। चेक कर नोटबुक।
हाँ श्योर।
लिखो। कहाँ पे आंसर लिखा तुमने? हाँ लिखो। Come on, start with the next one. लिखा उसमें? लिखो.
Only this much. The life
supporting region of the Earth's surface is known as biosphere. लिखो.
टाइम पूछ रहा टाइम।
क्यों?
कितना बजा ब्रेक बना रहा है।
जब ब्रेक में वो तो चिप्स खाना है। तो फालतू का टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होगा। हाँ?
चिप्स के पैसे नहीं है।
वॉशरूम के लिए आप 10 मिनट्स रुक सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं।
10 मिनट्स। 5 मिनट बाद
Second question.
Number 1, biosphere. Life supporting region of the Earth's surface. Life supporting region of the Earth's surface. अरे ये भी तुमको क्यों देख के लिखना है? तुम इधर
अरे नहीं
अरे try to write answers on your own. 2 months you want to tell standard.
composition of air
Composition. What is the composition of
Air
air?
is a mixture
The
of
mixture.
Air is a mixture of
many gases like
Many
primary,
gases like helium, oxygen,
helium,
carbon
hydrogen, what I have got?
hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and oxygen.
Air is a mixture of gases. Suno. Air is a mixture of what to write? Air is a mixture of gases such as nitrogen,
Oxygen, CO2,
carbon dioxide,
and
water
water
vapor. Liखो.
helium, hydrogen.
Echo or B. It also if you can write the next sentence, it's very good. But इतना लिखना
But
ही
इतना
है.
अच्छा नहीं चाहिए अपने को. Very good नहीं चाहिए.
हाँ?
Very good नहीं चाहिए.
Whatever you are. Primarily, very good. Primarily are this four. It also contains helium, neon, argon, etc., etc. You can write, very good. But वो first sentence तो लिखना ही है. What is it?
Air is a mixture of many gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen,
नाइट्रोजन की बोलते हैं दुश्मनी है.
नाइट्रोजन में आगे बोलूंगा मैं थोड़ा सा समझ गए.
नाइट्रोजन सबसे पहले बोलना है. नाइट्रोजन का कॉम्पोजिशन अमाउंट सबसे ज्यादा है तो सबसे पहले नाइट्रोजन.
नाइट्रोजन.
इसको लास्ट में कैसे डालोगे? 79.
मैम 79 और ऑक्सीजन का
21. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड 103. आप वाटर पेपर एंड
मैम
आर्गन
तो 70 में 0.1 आएगा.
that is roughly. And the rest of the gases are 1 to 2%. 1 to 2%. बाकी सारे gases 1 to 2%. So plus 90.1.
इसके लिए मार्क काटा उन लोगों ने तो अगर बताया ये तो मार्क काटा.
That's not only to write. You will get full 1 mark. Come to the next question.
Why is there lighter possibility?
Absence of atmosphere and
What are the
temperature.
2 points? Aryan, I'm writing.
Ma'am, may I tell?
May I tell?
Which answer you finished?
खाली हो.
तुम लोग 7 बजे स्कूल जाते हो.
हाँ.
2 बजे घर आते हो.
नहीं 7 बजे.
7:30.
7:30.
7:30 तक स्कूल ही 8:30.
8:30 चालू होता है.
अच्छा 8:30. That means you leave your house probably by 7:30.
Yeah.
You must
And
get
I
up
will
at 6
also-
o'clock.
I will little earlier because I am a sports friend.
Whatever.
I have to
Whatever.
अलग ही छूट.
चल. So you must be leaving your house by 6 o'clock.
7:15.
अच्छा 7:50.
15 मिनट में
So 6 o'clock you must be getting up.
No. 6:45.
Oh,
7 बजे उठना है.
excellent. 6:45 से उठ के 7 o'clock I really don't understand how you leave your house in 15 minutes. Anyways, उसके बाद तुम रात को कितने बजे सोते हो?
2-3.
2-3
सोता ही नहीं YouTube channel. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube.
1 o'clock. चलो. 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock. 6 hours sleep.
नहीं
ना?
6:45.
6:40.
6:45
6 hours 41 minutes.
roughly 7 hours.
15 मिनट तो बच्चा नहीं सोया.
वो बच्चा नहीं सोया वो बच्चे का प्रॉब्लम है.
हाँ,
1 o'clock को उसको सोने के लिए किसने बोला है?
YouTube
यार
channel.
YouTube चैनल है.
Welcome back to YouTube, my YouTube channel. तो यही होता है. मैम एक्चुअली क्या है ना, मैं सोता हूँ आप तो बोलो ना 7 hours सोता ही हो, अगर स्कूल में सो लेता हूँ कभी कभी
I like कभी यूपी में आके सोते हैं.
नहीं.
So
मैम कभी जगह होता है, मैम कभी जगह होता है.
उसके लिए मैं जो बोल रही हूँ वो ऑलमोस्ट तुम्हारे लिए भी आता है.
मैंने सोता भी कभी.
तुम्हारा खाली आँख ही खुला है ऑलमोस्ट तुम सो ही रहे हो.
मैं 1 बजे नहीं सोता. मैं 1 बजे नहीं सोता.
हाँ अगर जैसे रहते हैं तो मोबाइल नहीं देखते.
मैम मैं 1 बजे नहीं सोता.
मैं टेस्ट क्या
मेरे पास
मैम मैं आपको इसका रूटीन बोलूँ.
हाँ जो
रिजॉर्ट रिजॉर्ट बना के.
अच्छा चलो
लिख दिया मैंने आपको जब बात.
What is the next question?
reasons for carbon dioxide emission natural
What
नहीं.
volcanic eruption.
I asked you what
Why
are
is
why
life
not
not
possible on the moon?
solar
Two reasons, one by one. I don't want any chaos. You keep doing. I will ask you. What are the two reasons? You keep writing. What are the two reasons why life
होया ही नहीं है
पानी दिखा देर
okay?
First क्या है?
वो चाहना से
आता आपको से उसका
Now,
पूछ के
when we are talking about why is life not possible on the moon, number one, the first point want to write.
सर नो ऑक्सीजन
Number one, all of you check your answer. Number
No
one,
oxygen.
first point.
Number two.
No oxygen.
Because there is the first point, there is complete lack of atmosphere surrounding the moon.
हम मेंशन नो
And second,
Oxygen खाली नहीं लिख सकते हो. You have to write the complete absence of atmosphere.
second point, no gravitation.
क्या बात है? Gravity का
Because of
nature
gravity.
Aryan and Arman, both of your names are, I don't know if your parents have kept your name with high expectation, but you're not living up to your names at all.
क्या किया मैंने उसके साथ क्यों कंपेयर कर रहे हो? क्या मैं बोल रहा आप सुन रहे हो?
Did you correct your answer?
हाँ
Did you
किया ना
correct
करे
your answer?
किया
So you concentrate on your answer.
हाँ तो वही आपको बोल रहा था मैंने क्या किया वो भी बोल रहा चुप रहने बोल रहा
Why are you busy talking with me?
वो कुछ बोला चुप रहे ऐसे कितना बोला
अच्छा, चलो, you first correct your answer. Number one.
Break.
What is the first point?
Break हो गया.
I break your bones. Karo, fast. The first point complete.
Not possible.
Keep writing. When I ask you, you will answer. Is that
Yes,
correct? Now, chalo. Number one. What is the first point? All of you write.
School question बोल.
Number one. The first point. Why is life not possible on the moon? Number one. I'm going to check all your notebooks today. I'm going to check all your notebooks and the message will go to your parents. The first point again I repeat. There is no atmosphere surrounding the moon. And number two. What is the second point to write?
Temperature ranges
from minus 190 degrees to
मैंने दूसरा लिखा
क्या लिखा?
क्या तीर मारा?
We cannot survive on the moon because of gravity.
No.
We are not able to like stand on.
That is an additional point if you want to write.
I have it.
Two main points that you have to write: absence of atmosphere. Absence of atmosphere. There are so many other planets.
Second.
Gravitational force is there, but still life is not possible. Why? Because atmosphere is not there and temperature variation is too much. So these are the 2 points that you will write. What is the next question now? Tell me. What is the fourth question I gave you? What is the fourth question I gave you?
Mention two natural sources of carbon
Combustion and
two
forest
reasons.
fires.
Mention 2 reasons. What do you wrote?
Forest fire and combustion.
Volcanic eruption.
Mention 2 natural reasons I asked you.
So then forest fire and
Volcanic
eruption.
Combustion, burning, vehicles, all these you cannot write because these are man-made
क्या
reasons.
बोला वापस बोलो.
Volcanic eruptions and forest fires. Forest fires and volcanic eruptions. Next question क्या है? What is the next?
For atmospheric percentage of
0.03.
Do you know what should be the answer? Now write down that answer. I'll give that answer. Right.
हाँ बोलो.
The atmospheric carbon dioxide concentration is 0.03. You can write. You check when I'm retaining the answer. You check whether we didn't correct. The question says that the atmospheric carbon dioxide concentration is this, but if we start counting, what are the reasons for carbon dioxide release? There are so many factories and industries and burning and vehicles, etc. Now the question is, so many sources of carbon dioxide release. So in fact, the carbon dioxide concentration in the air should have been something around 80% or even more. But why is it only 0.03, much lesser than 1%? Why? The answer is a proper answer. The plants absorb a high amount of carbon dioxide to undergo the process of photosynthesis and prepare food. That is glucose. So in return, what are the plants giving away? Oxygen and glucose as food. So since the plants are absorbing a whole lot of carbon dioxide of the air, the proportion of carbon dioxide is always remaining so low. That's final answer. Right?
हाँ बोलो.
Plants absorb.
अभी आपने atmospheric बोला.
What I say? That is the statement. Atmospheric proportion of carbon dioxide is 0.03. Why? Answer is right. Plants absorb a high amount of carbon dioxide. Plants absorb a high amount of carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. High amount of carbon dioxide for photosynthesis and prepare food. Prepare food in the form of glucose. Glucose and release oxygen. Full stop. The next sentence. This maintains the carbon dioxide concentration. This maintains the carbon dioxide concentration to 0.03%. This maintains carbon dioxide concentration to 0.03%. What is the next question?
Write down the advantage of atmosphere surrounding the Earth.
What is?
Write down the advantage of
Advantage. Now, what are the advantages? Now, at least two advantages you write. What are the two advantages to write? What did we discuss? Number one, protection from the harmful UV radiation. Protection from the harmful UV radiation. That's number one. Atmosphere protects us from harmful UV radiation. Number two, helps in maintaining temperature of the earth. Helps in maintaining the temperature of the earth and allows life possible. That is necessary for survival of life. That's all.
Thank you.
One more question.
The three layers, the three zones, no?
Helps in maintaining temperature of the
Temperature and
lithosphere, hydrosphere,
allows life on the surface of the earth. Allows life on the surface. The next question you write on your own. That you know. What are the three terms?
Lithosphere, hydrosphere,
atmosphere.
देखो ना, atmosphere मुझे क्या करें? Sphere कौन लिखेगा?
Bracket sphere.
ना.
Bracket sphere.
Done. हाँ करो. I'll give you in 10 minutes. In 5 minutes, I'll give you. Now, no. Now, let us continue with the next part. What is the next part? I'll give you, I said, after 5 minutes. It's a continuous lecture, no? It's a continuous lecture. Wait for 2 minutes. I know this 5 minutes. I'll watch.
जाएगा कैसे? आप बाहर नहीं जा रहे?
हाँ?
क्लास के बाहर नहीं जा रहे?
मैं जा रही हूँ 5 minutes. हिंदी में बोलो.
अच्छा 5 minutes.
और कौन से लैंग्वेज में बोलो?
उर्दू आती है नमस्ते.
He has wrapped up outside me. Let us complete this. This is a very simple concept. So what are we talking about? I said, Dede, let's put the friends in this world. You go.
अरे यार
मंदिर यार है
You are so much in love with him and you fight also with him. Now, we talk about what is the difference between these words when I talk about air, wind, breeze, storm. And who can tell me? One by one.
No.
One by one. Air, if I say, what do we talk about air? What is air?
Air is the
mixture of several gases.
composition of gases.
Then if I talk about the second, that is, I said after air, what is the next word? I talk about wind. Then what is wind?
Moving air.
Moving air is called wind.
What is breeze?
Moving air.
Soft movement of the air.
The air which is moving gently. Then storm क्या है? Aggressive moves rapidly.
Aggressive movement.
Rapidly, maybe in a circular motion, in a cyclonic motion, that is called storm.
Tornadoes.
Now we try to understand wind, breeze. Did you ever come across a sweet breeze, a gentle breeze when you sit near the sea beach?
Yes.
No? So when we sometimes sit near the lakes or the pond or the beach, when we are sitting on a beach, we quite a number of times we experience a gentle, cool breeze. So here we are going to understand two concepts. One is known as the land breeze, and the other is known as the sea breeze. Now, what is the difference? Here we are just comparing two things. Try to understand. Here we are comparing two things. Let us talk about the first one. What is it? Try understanding the diagram that you have in your book. ये same diagram तुम्हारे question paper में रहेगा, and you'll have to answer questions based on that. Understand the diagram. Land breeze. During the daytime, when I compare the land and the sea, we are talking about major water bodies. The land and the sea during the daytime, which part of the earth is getting heated up mostly? The land. Then the sea. The land gets heated up much faster. The land is more heated up. But now that it is evening, this gets cooled up also faster as compared to the water body. That means the water takes a longer time to get cooled. The land cools up fast. So now, if I talk about land breeze, what are we understanding? The cool breeze, which is moving from the land towards the sea during night. ये diagram याद रखो. What is land breeze? The cool breeze which is moving from the land towards the sea at night.
Sea breeze भी है ना?
Now then, what is sea breeze? Again, the theory remains same. During the daytime, which part of the earth gets heated up faster, sea or land? Land. So the air above the sea is warm or above the land is warm? Above the land is warm. So during the daytime, the cool breeze is blowing from way to way, the sea to land or land to sea?
Sea to land.
Sea to land. Study the figure now. So what is sea breeze? We are talking about the movement of the cool air during the day from the sea to the land. So sea breeze means the breeze or the moving air at night or day? Day. That is not the way to switch in the classroom. Sea breeze means the cool air moving during the night or day? Daytime. Sea breeze. And what type of air are we talking about? Hot air or cool air? Cool air from the sea towards the land. And what did I say? Land breeze. Which part of the day we are talking about? Night. What type of air? Cool air. Both are cool air. But at night, cool air moving from land to sea. During the day, cool air moving from sea to land. Is this clear?
Very much.
Take the two diagrams that you have in your book. Now I'll give you a break. After the break, we'll continue with this chapter and few more topics will come. He's almost entering his ears to say so many seconds.
साला तुम लोग मेरा पहले 40 रुपया दो।
अरे तू पैसे देना, मुझे कुछ छोड़ देना। अभी इसको छोड़ दूँ मैं यहाँ मॉडर्न कॉलेज की इधर, तो उसका पैसा अपन लेके अभी खाते हैं पैसे लेना पैसा। 40 रुपए देंगे 40 रुपए।
देशाम को पहले तेरा 40 रुपया दो।
अरे देखो ऑटो ही नहीं बचते।